My name is Adam Lee, and I am the farm manager at Organic Redneck Growers. I've lived in the Mackenzie Valley as long as I've worked here. This is my fourth season on the farm. I'm from California, and I have family and friends that have been affected by wildfires in the last few years in California. And I knew it was a red flag warning day on that Monday, and I knew there were going to be historic winds coming in, and we're lucky that we didn't, suffer direct burning on our properties, and especially for our home farm here with our U-pick blueberries and strawberries. When I came and helped evacuate the blueberries from our freezer, there were trees that were on fire across the canal. There are homes that are missing next to that field. There's a red glow just on the hill behind me when the sun set that night. And I tell people I wouldn't want it to be any closer. So we count our blessings, and you kind of can't think too hard about the why or the how, and try and just focus on being grateful for the people that did what they did to help. I have to not think about it because it's hard to put yourself in the shoes of others that have dealing with so much more loss. And we just are so lucky to basically, you know, come back and harvest and come back and brush some things off and pick up where we left off. It could have been could have been a very different story, and I think it looks about as lush and green as ever. And I'm happy that we're able to provide that bit of a space, a bit of an oasis for our customers, our neighbors. I've already talked to some that before cleaning up from their home site, they come here, and it's a bit of normalcy for them. So I'm looking forward to be able to provide that for the valley. For me, I think what I love to see is a continued development of relationships amongst those of us that live here. We've donated a lot of produce to different community relief centers on the valley, and we've been grateful to work with them. And one of the original intentions of the farm was to help feed our neighbors, to feed our river valley friends and neighbors and community. And it's very easy to go to Springfield or Thurston, Eugene, and get produce, fruit. But it would be great if we were able to continue to cultivate relationships with, whether it's our neighbors, whether it's the gas stations that have produce, whether it's restaurants that are here, to be able to highlight that. I'd love to, just make community connections going forward. Even after the fires, we're still picking up where we left off. It took us a little bit of time to get back up and running and harvest the crops that needed harvesting, but at this point of the year, we are going about as full bore as we ever are, and crops are still coming out, tasting delicious, looking great. We've got a lot of winter gardening or farming, harvesting that we continue to plan to do, and really the farm is about as busy as it ever is, and we're looking forward to being able to have produce in the farm stand for folks coming by or going to their homes or resettling. And looking forward to the blueberries that will be coming in July, and the strawberries coming in May, and the salad greens and carrots that come early on in spring as well. I see this moment as a moment where we as a community are coming together, and we're reconnecting and creating new relationships. And I'm would love to see how this farm can help facilitate that, outside of even selling fruit and vegetables, even just as a place to be, or a bit of respite. And would love to work with new businesses that are wanting to either reestablish or settle into the valley.